Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to have a look at my spring wardrobe wish list. I've seen so many amazing items popping up left and right from all of my favorite brands, so I thought this was a great time to share my wish list with you, give you some inspiration for the new season and also manifest these pieces into my life. So buckle up, we have a few items to go through and let's get right into it. I do have my phone at hand just to have a look at the items. I know it's a bit more casual that way, but let's make these videos a bit more casual. Let's make them fun. Let's make them as if you are my best friend and I'm talking to you. First, let's start out with LILYSILK, because when I went on their website and had a look at their new in pieces, I literally blacked out. I was like, oh my God, what is this? I need this in my life. It looks so amazing. Love at first sight, definitely. And the first item is a skirt. They call it the versatile double-faced silk charmeuse, oh, don't know, skirt. It is in this most gorgeous green color. They call it pine, and it is a long skirt made from 100% silk. It's super sleek and simple, but what really sells the skirt to me is the color. I am obsessed with this color. I'm obsessed with green at the moment, but this just looked so beautiful, so earthy, so, I don't know, sophisticated. I am in absolute awe of this skirt. It costs €235, which I think is a good price for a silken skirt because you have a lot of material costs. It is full length, so yeah, there's a lot of silk involved. It's very simple, it's very sleek, but it is a wonderful staple piece to have in your wardrobe, and the color is just perfection, especially worn with the next piece I'm talking about. They actually styled these two together, and it is a sleeveless cable knit top in the same colorway. It also has a high neck, which I think looks really sophisticated, and it costs €135. So for this entire set you would pay, how much was the skirt? €235 plus €135, so we've got €370 for the complete set, which is a lot, I know, but it is super versatile. You can wear each piece on their own or you can wear them together, and that creates more of a dress kind of vibe. So yes, I think they are worth the price tag. They didn't tuck their top into the skirt, but I would probably do that because I like to accentuate my waist, and the skirt does sit at your waist, but when you wear the top over the top, great English, but when you have the top out of the skirt, it lowers your waistline, which I personally don't like. I already loved this top in the past because they have a navy version and they had a beigey kind of version a couple of seasons ago, I'm not sure when. It's also made from silk, specifically wild silk, and you can only dry clean this top, which I think is fine because you don't really have sleeves, so you don't sweat as much. I think. So you can probably get away with wearing this top a lot of times before it needs to be cleaned. With other silken shirts, I would be a bit bothered about this fact, but with this one, I think it's going to be fine. And yeah, it's just a very nice piece to have in your capsule wardrobe because you can wear it underneath the blazers, on its own. You can style it with so many different earthy colors like beiges, browns, creams. It's just such a nice color addition to my personal wardrobe because I prefer going for natural shades like this one, like creams, like, well, I do have a lot of black, but yeah, browns, I do have a lot of brown, so it really fits into my wardrobe, and I just love these two pieces together. What can I say? It is perfection for me. Next up, we have another top from LILYSILK that I am absolutely in love with, and that is the sleeveless minimalist top. This comes in black and white, but I think I actually prefer the white version. Again, it is made from silk, as most items are from LILYSILK. They do wool and cashmere, but I personally really like their silken pieces the most, so I try to opt for these. It is a sleeveless top with quite a high neckline, and what I love most about it is this asymmetrical, well, cut. I think they just put some pleats in at the neckline. Yes, it seems to be just a few pleats on one side, and that gives it such a sculpted, elegant, minimalistic look, but it's still super interesting to look at. It has a zipper in the back so you can get in and out quite easily, and it looks quite boxy, but what I would do is definitely tuck it in. I wouldn't wear it untucked. I would tuck it into maybe my black LILYSILK skirt or something different. I mean, this is quite neutral in its colour, so you can wear it with most items. And I do have to say, I kind of started really enjoying wearing sleeveless items. I never used to do that. I always thought my shoulders looked too wide for that, but now I actually really like it. So I'm trying to add a few more sleeveless pieces into my wardrobe, especially because they are very easy to wear. I do tend to sweat a lot in spring, summer. So it's nice to have your arms out so you don't overheat, but you can always wear something on top so you don't have to freeze. So I think sleeveless items are actually quite practical. It costs 99 euros, which I think is a good price for this top, seeing as it's silk, and it doesn't break the bank. So yeah, I just had to add it to my wish list. Next on my list is a skirt from Holland Cooper. It is a denim maxi skirt. It is a new in piece and they have it in 3 different colours. They have a black version, they have more of a darker denim, and they have a colour called Vintage Indigo, which is more of a lighter coloured denim, and that is the one I would want to get. It has a slit in the front. Other than that, it's quite tight fitting. It doesn't have an A-line silhouette. It's more of a very straight silhouette that actually gets tighter around your ankles. It is full length, so definitely will be down to ankles. Probably longer for me because I'm quite short, so I would need to get this one tailored probably, or tailor it myself. The price is really good. It's 159 euro. And I don't know, it's just a really nice piece to have in your spring wardrobe. It will keep your legs warm because it's very long, but you have the room to move because of the slit in the front. It is made from 99% cotton and has 1% elastin, so it's probably a little bit stretchy, but quite stiff, I'm guessing. I mean, I don't have the fabric here, so I can't really tell. It has gold hardware. I love gold, so that is a big plus for me. A lot of times denim pieces do have silver hardware, and I'm not really about that, so I'm quite appreciating the gold on this one. It is just a very simple denim skirt, but the full length makes it elegant. The slit in the front makes it elegant. I like this kind of lighter coloured denim wash for the warmer months. And yeah, it's just a great piece to have in your wardrobe. Let's talk about a couple of pieces from Sezane next. The first one being a quite short dress called Piper? I don't know. They do it in different colours, but I chose the black version and it costs 110 euros. It's made from organic cotton and it has this tie detail at the waist. It looks basically like a t-shirt dress where you tied, I don't know, a jacket around your waist, but the tie detail is actually in the dress. And I like that look. It is a lot more casual than my usual style, but for these really hot summer, spring, okay, we're talking about spring now, but I can also picture this in summer, and it's just a very easy piece to throw on and be well dressed. I like the mini length on it. It might be a bit cold for beginning of spring, but when we get to May, I think this would be a great dress to have in your collection. I don't know, this might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I do like this kind of tied dress t-shirt vibe that it gives. So yeah, I put it on the list. I think it would be a great staple to have in my spring summer wardrobe. And the second piece from Sezane is another dress. It's called Sally and it's 145 euro. Again, I chose this dress in black. I don't know, I think spring summer is still a time you can wear a lot of black. It's made from linen, a very summery material, so probably more of a dress for the late springtime, May, when it gets quite warm. What I love most about this dress is actually the silhouette. It is quite tight fitted around the top part of your body and the skirt flares out very beautifully. I think it just creates a very nice hourglass shape. I also like the straps. They are not too thin. Sometimes these kinds of dresses do have very thin straps, but these are quite thick and, well, they look sturdy. And it's just a very easy dress to have in your wardrobe and to look put together. It doesn't have too much cleavage. It does have a little bit, probably more than I would usually go for. But I don't mind too much because the bodice is so tight fitting, so I don't think you can see anything. It does have some smocking in the back as well as a zipper to get in and out. So I'm guessing because of the smocking, it does have a little bit of give in the top part of the dress, which I think is quite nice to have to move around because linen is a little bit stiff. And having that smocking detail in the back will definitely make it a lot more comfortable to wear. It's super feminine, it looks really well made, so I just had to put it on my wish list. And last but not least, we have a pair of shoes, a pair of loafers to be exact, and they are from Carmina Shoemaker, my personal favourite shoe brand for leather shoes. They are a pair of penny loafers in a suede dark brown material, and what I really like about these is that the last Carmina used is the Madison last. So for all of you who have never bought anything from Carmina, they do have different lasts which kind of tell you a little bit about the width of the shoe, how rounded the tip is, or if it's a bit more pointed. So the last kind of gives you some clues on how the shoe will fit. And normally all of the loafers have quite a narrow last, which my wide feet don't mix well with. I do have a pair of Carmina loafers, but unfortunately they are just too tight, so I'm actually thinking about selling them. And when I went on their website and saw that they did some loafers with the Madison last, which is the one that I have for my boots, so I do know that my feet fit these. I was very excited to, see the loafers. I think loafers are such a classic piece to have in your wardrobe, ideal for spring, summertime. And I don't really have a suede shoe in my collection, so I thought these would be a great addition to my shoe wardrobe. They cost €400, so not a cheap pair of shoes, but they last so well. Carmina's quality is just top notch, so you will have these shoes for many years, and you can get them resold if you want to prolong the life of your shoes. They have a little heel in the back, but it's not too high, so you can walk in these comfortably throughout the day if they fit you. And yeah, I just really love Carmina for their quality and for the look of their shoes, so I definitely had to add these to my wish list. Alright guys, so these were all of the pieces on my wish list. I think I have a really good selection. I'm very excited for the new season. I'm very excited for these new pieces. I just had to share them with you. Do let me know which one of these was your favourite piece. I'm going to have all of the pieces linked down below just in case you got inspired and want to check out some of them. If you enjoyed this video, maybe consider subscribing. I post fashion, beauty and lifestyle videos on this channel, mainly elegant fashion to be honest. So if that is your cup of tea, maybe consider subscribing. And yeah, I think I'm gonna cut off the video here. I've been babbling for long enough. I feel like I talked a lot, but I can't remember what I talked about. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this video will turn out well. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna say goodbye and hope you're gonna have a lovely week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for my next video. Bye bye.